Hey guys, so you may have noticed I've been gone for about a month. That would be because I have been filming vlogs, but they have not been able to be uploaded. I have been working on them and trying to get them imported on the computer, but alas, something is going wrong with the computer and it doesn't want to save the file for some reason. So I am just going to go through everything today that I've been talking about, but just basically weekly wrap-ups. I think we're in our fifth week, I'm going to say fifth, of school. So far it has been absolutely crazy. I have been studying like crazy. I have been doing homework like crazy. I have been in class a lot. I only have class Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Mondays I have patho, then fundamentals, then health assessments. Wednesday I have patho, then fundamentals, then drug calc. And Friday I have health assessment lab, then fundamentals lab. So basically how the labs are working is we're learning the stuff in health assessments on Monday. We go over Friday, so we're learning how to actually physically assess people for the things that we're looking for. I'm not sure where my microphone is on this thing, so I'm sorry if I'm like covering it up. And I'm trying not to look at my screen and look at you guys instead. And then in fundamentals lab, not the week before, but yeah, kind of. Okay, so we learn the stuff on the ATI website, so we're watching videos and going over all that stuff of how to do the stuff. And then that Friday we actually physically learn it in lab. And then the next week on Friday we are checked off on it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And so we have technically like 2 weeks to learn it. But then we just get checked off on it. So far I've been checked off on vital signs, bed bath, ambulating patients, and like patient positioning. And I think those are only check-offs we've done so far. Bed bath also we did sterile field that week. So like sterile gloves, setting up a sterile field, etc., etc. This week we're checking off on Foley's and enemas. No, this week we check off on wound care and ostomy care. Next week we check off on Foley's and enemas. So glamorous life of a nurse is already starting. And then fundamentals, we had our first test yesterday. I got an 86 on it. Yes, 86 on it. And I'm gonna go talk to them because there were a couple questions that I don't know why I got wrong. The nice thing about it is we took our test, we could go out in the hall or whatever after we were done, and then we come back and we go over all the answers. Basically, they just give us the answer. If we have anything to contest, we have to make an appointment with them in their office. Let me try to set you guys down because I'm like, not shaking, but I'm like, my normal. There we go. I'm so smart. It took me like 3.5 minutes to figure that out. Yeah, so we went over all the answers, and so we knew what our score was right away. And sorry, I'm trying to turn on some more light because I feel like I'm like totally in the shadow. Does that help? I don't know if that helps. But anyway, so we did that, and then I had a patho test last week on Wednesday. It's Thursday right now. It is Thursday the 22nd. So I've been in school for exactly a month now. So yeah, it's been fun. Anyway, patho test last week, got a 95 on it, and then we could make up points on this first one because they said some people were just totally thrown off with the format. So I ended up making up the 2 points I missed, and got 100. So there we go. They did throw out one question because I had 2 right answers, and they didn't realize that till after they finished and had already distributed the test. And then health assessments, we have our first test coming up this next Monday, so I am frantically studying my book which is what I've been working on this morning. I've also been working on study guides for lab tomorrow. I tend to try and have everything done the day before, so I'm not scrambling to get it done the day of. The only thing that I've been having problems keeping up with is we do like Prep U stuff with pathophysiology, and so I just do it. It's due by the end of, it's due, 11:59, the day that we learn the stuff in class. So that I've been doing after class because I don't have time to read ahead anymore. I'm reading after lecture now and rewriting notes and stuff. And I'm going to do a whole video about notes and studying and all that. But pretty much what we've been doing in patho is like inflammation, immunity. We're getting into white blood cells, red blood cells, leukemias, things like that. In fundamentals, we've gone over hygiene of us and the patient, infection control. I'm sorry, this is so dark. I just don't, okay, maybe if I lean forward. I'm not going to edit this, so I'm sorry if I'm rambling. But anyway, yeah, so a lot of stuff, done a lot of stuff so far. It's been kind of a whirlwind. It's been stressful. It's been difficult, definitely. I know a lot of people, I try to be, happy-go-lucky. Not necessarily, no. Try to be happy, try to be positive about everything, but it's really hard in school, especially nursing school, when it's just like you never feel like you're keeping up, but you're not getting ahead. And for me, I like to be ahead. So it's tough on me. I've been really stressed out, but I'm trying to take time for myself every day, which is something I highly, highly recommend. Find something you like to do and do it every day. In your breaks, go sit down and play 15 minutes of a video game, pause it, come back an hour later, play some more, that kind of stuff. So I've been doing that with like Fallout or a couple other games that we play, especially when I have the house to myself. Then I can, take my break to take the dogs out and play with the cat for a bit or get the bird out and stuff like that. I also have been having my bird over here studying with me, which is really funny because she keeps trying to take the words, like the literal words, off the page. She thinks when I'm writing that there's a physical, I guess there is, but there's a physical, like a worm or something coming out of my pen. So she's trying to get it off the page, and then so she gets frustrated with that and comes to try to eat the tip of the pen and tries to get it as it's coming out, and she's obviously not successful. She just gets ink all over her beak. But yeah, so I'm sorry I've been gone. I'm sorry it's been a literal month since I uploaded a video. But school has just completely taken off. It was 0 to 100 immediately. But this is probably not going to be much of a vlog other than me just rambling. But it's been hard, and it does. I have really bad test anxiety, and so not like so bad that I have to like be in a room by myself and I have to take it at an alternate time, but I get really anxious and I just get nervous. And I did well on my last 2 tests. We have to have an 80% on our tests to pass, an average over the whole semester, so it's good that I got over an 80 on my fundamentals. But I know what the tests are like now. I'm just nervous for this health assessment test because she's not really telling us what's going to be on it or not going to be on it. She just said anything in the book is fair game. And we have a ton of text that we've gone over, and I just don't know what actually is going to be on there and what's not. And our professor for lab doesn't know either. She said that she's really frustrated because she doesn't know, do we need to know all the abnormals as well as the normals, or is it just the normals? Things like that. So I think there's a little bit of miscommunication, which is frustrating. But I do like it. I guess I'm glad I'm in school. It just is a little bit difficult. But yeah, so I was trying to do weekly wrap-ups. I had vlogs made for those, but for some reason it will not save things in a way that I can then upload them to YouTube. It's been a fight since my husband uploaded his computer to Windows 10 because that's the one I need to use. And it has the program I need on it because the other program that I used to use on it doesn't work with Windows 10. I used to use Windows Live Movie Maker. Doesn't work with Windows 10. Got a new program through Adobe. That was a hassle. And then that, for some reason, is refusing to save my files. It says there's not enough room, but I was trying to save on an external hard drive that is a 2 terabyte external hard drive. And there's enough room on there. So I'm sorry I haven't been posting. But yeah, I hope you guys understand. School. So if any of you guys are in nursing school, let me know how you're doing. Have you taken your first round of tests yet? I'd love to hear from you. And that's about it. If you guys who are nurses or other students have any ideas or tips or tricks to kind of reduce the stress and the long hours and things like that, or any suggestions you guys might have, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions, and I know that a lot of people that I'm friends with now in school, I've made some friends, which is good. They also are looking for the same thing. So if you guys have anything, feel free to share it. I appreciate it. I welcome it. I encourage it. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. I promise I'm going to work on making more frequent videos if I can talk. And that's really all I got today, guys. I'm sorry it's been so long. I'm going to make more videos. I've been trying. I've been recording them. They're just not, I don't know why. I don't know. But okay, I will see you guys next time, and keep on studying. Keep your head up. You can do it. Take some time for yourself today. I'll see you next time.